The previous modules have given us the introductory material that we need to understand the features and characteristics of debt securities. Now in this module and the next two modules, we'll look at how we actually work out the value of these securities. Beginning with the price of a short-term security. As we know, there is only one cash flow associated with a short-term discount security, the face value on maturity. In the topic on financial mathematics, we were introduced to this formula, which lets us calculate the present value of a future cash flow by dividing by the interest rate factor, 1 plus R, where R is the interest rate for the period of investment. The problem is that with short-term securities, we are not given R. We are given Y, which is the annual yield on the security. Anytime you're quoted a yield on a debt security, it'll be an annual yield. We need to convert Y to R. One way to do that is to divide the yield by 365, which gives us the yield per day. And then we multiply by D, the number of days remaining until maturity. So that gives us an equation for the present value or price of a short-term discount security. The face value divided by 1 plus Y times D over 365. What is the price of a $1,000 Treasury note if the current yield is 3% per annum and it has 180 days to maturity? Here again is the formula. We have a value for the face value, we have Y, and we have D. Just before you calculate the answer, just be very careful about how you enter these numbers into your calculator. If you just enter the face value and then divide by 1 and then add Y times D over 365, most calculators will divide the face value by 1, which doesn't change it, and then will add Y times D over 365. You need to learn how your calculator works and make sure you get the right answer to this sort of question. The other common mistake is to take 1 plus Y, in this case 1.03, and multiply that by D over 365. That's not what this equation is saying. The 0.03 is multiplied by 180 over 365, and then the total of that amount is added to 1 before dividing into the face value.